And welcome back to The NosePlays Endless Space 2, continuing part 5 of our series with the No Fleet Falters that I am very excited about. Things are going pretty well for us. We left off in a pretty good spot. I have a lot of ideas on how to end this video and end this game. I'm not sure how many more videos I'm going to do on the Vaulters. I think I've demonstrated pretty early how this strategy could be successful, and we'll definitely do obviously at least one more video, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do too many more. We'll see where it ends and see if there's still more that I want to accomplish, but I pretty much can see where the game is going at this point. I see how we're going to win the game, and I'll kind of lay that out for you guys. Whether we actually get to the full end game portion, I don't know yet, but I am very excited for the next series that I have planned for you guys. I've been doing a little bit of research and a little bit of off-camera gameplay with the Riftborn, and I am very excited to bring some ideas, some first sort of attempts at building a Riftborn strategy and sharing some really core information with you guys. So hopefully that will be a video that you're all interested in watching. But that's probably going to be the next series. And also I'm going to do something a little different with the settings for the game. So look for that to come in the near future. But I won't start that one until we're 100% done with this one, just so I can keep one game going at a time. So basically, at this point, we're really strong. We have full control of this constellation. We have a pretty solid trade route going this direction. And the way that I see us winning this game and winning this game, I guess, I don't know where I was going with that, is basically we're going to focus all of our attention on taking out the United Empire. Because if we own this entire constellation all the way down to Andromeda and Atlas, the kind of trade routes we'll be able to create at that point in the game are ridiculously powerful, and that will basically fuel our war engine. We're already incredibly defensive, and so we can either just turtle up on this, and this is actually the perfect constellation to turtle up on because it is the plus 15% extra science constellation. So if we wanted to grind out a science victory, we basically take out the United Empire and just sit here and grind it out, and there's almost nothing that anybody can do about it. Our system is way too defensible with our portals, with our fleets, and with our manpower invasion advantage that we get. But that's essentially how we're going to win this game if we wanted to play it to the very end. There's really no reason to do anything else. So messing with the Academy is something that I was contemplating. That's not going to happen. Getting in a big fight with the Cravers could happen, but it doesn't need to. They're going to come to us anyways. They're already coming to us. One of the first things I want to try to do once we get our influence is close our borders so that they can't use this gate anymore unless they're going to formally declare war on us, in which case we'll just go take their capital, and that will probably shut them up for a while. There's not much they can do about it either. At least I don't think there is. I don't think anybody's strong enough to really fight us at this point. But you never know. We did get in a little bit of a scuffle with the bird men, and we'll be taking them out, the Hishu. We'll be taking them out pretty quickly. I'm not going to invest a lot of time and energy into this. Basically what I'm going to do is take their fleets and throw their fleets back at them. You can see at the moment that we are losing an incredible amount of manpower. Excuse me, I kind of got the hiccups here. And that's basically because all of the manpower that we wiped out from those ships, those empty ships, are now being refilled by our own troops. And we can use those troops as an invasion force on Serini, which we will do. That is something I'm planning. But in the meantime, what I want to do is basically start to get a defensive fleet over here and start working on getting something to invade Janimos and Gizar with, and start working on taking out the United Empire. So how many turns till that gets done? Only 4 turns till that, 3 turns till that. We'll get this done first. This one is going to be very powerful because the system has such a high potential for population, and we're going to fill it out to the fullest. We're also going to terraform these planets into some better planets. I am kind of curious whether we want to go to Arctic. Tell me a little bit more about Arctic. Arctic are still sterile, and they're also cold. They lose a little bit of science, but they gain some dust and some approval, and they gain 2 population slots, which means we would basically have, instead of 8 more population, we would get 12. I think the 12 population is worth terraforming this. Also, the approval penalties will be lower, and we can manage the negative approval that's inevitably going to befall the system a little bit better. Also, with more population, this building becomes a little bit more effective at giving industry, which is good. But it's not something that needs to happen right this second. We actually still have all of the approval buildings to build. So actually, until this system gets completely pop capped as is, I'm probably not going to bother with terraforming these. But we do need to start getting all of these buildings down. And especially now that this one is filled, because there is an anomaly here, and then these ones both have anomalies. So this building is actually going to be really good. And then this one is flat science, and then that one's more science. So we got a lot of stuff to do here. Actually, this just doesn't do anything, though. Yeah, this doesn't do anything until these planets start to fill up. This would be actually pretty handy. I might move that up in the queue. Just so we can get the manpower. Alright. I'm not going to worry too much more about that. Rotev is... We should definitely fill this planet up before we move people over here, because there's a small amount of industry over here. Not a huge amount, not enough to worry about, but getting the National Museum built in a few locations is going to be very beneficial for us. This is the only sterile world, so again, this building's worthless until there's people on that system, and even then it's not worth a lot. But we did unlock another law, and I'm tempted to run the Dirty Hands Act, but right now we really need to build our... See, this is going to cost 93, so we just can't quite afford this. We could afford Brains over Bucks, which would lower our dust income, but increase our science output dramatically. And that's actually not probably the worst idea ever. Diplomatic cost reduction or Starbuggy Bill. The Starbuggy Bill actually could be really useful for us to get our ships that don't have engines moved around briefly, and then we just disable it in between. I think I am going to go ahead and activate Brains over Bucks. I'm kind of curious to see what the hit is. So right now we're making 1.1k. It doesn't actually give me a total payout here. But 1.1k goes down 830, so basically 400 dust is what we lost. 400 dust per turn. I did not actually look at what our science output was, so that's kind of unfortunate. But we're about to get this completed. I may or may not get this completed right this second, because actually what we need to get completed is probably... I really want to get these. But before we do that, I kind of want to get this too. The +3 Empire command points allows us to stack bigger fleets, which can be really helpful. We need 3 from this tier anyways, and this is one of the better ones. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that. And then this one also gives us command points, but more importantly, it gives us the Champions pod, which is the upgraded version of boarding pods. And I kind of want that, so we're going to throw that in the queue as well. And then this one does give us the ship design. I don't know, do we want the ship design right now? Do I really need that ship design right now? I don't think we do. Until we get those other buildings completed, it's not that important to me. Okay, what else do we need to get done? Anything? I think all of our systems are building the proper things at the moment. We now have a portal here, but I think our ships were out of movement. Is that correct? This fleet has 0 movement. Yes. All the ships have 0 movement, so. Okay. I don't think there's anything else for us to mess with. Oh, hacking. Yeah. I guess we could do some hacking. Since we're going to be attacking the United Empire here pretty soon, what I ought to do... Encrypt. Removes and detected backdoor. Minus 50% enemy hacking speed. 30% bandwidth cost. Minus 25% on enemy traces. Interesting. Okay. I can actually afford to run one of these. I'm not sure which one is the right one. I guess we'll try lockdown. And then I want to run a hack from here to there. You are already running a hack to this target. Did we get a second hack? Oh, we did. Okay. Well, let's run a hack to that system then. Maybe not. Maybe we run a hack here. What if I ran it like that? Yeah, let's do that. We can run 2 hacks now. We should do that. Soften them up just in case we decide to go in on them. Actually, what I should have done was hacked Serini. That would have been more helpful. I think this one's about to complete, so the next time we get a free hack, we'll send it that way. Alright, anything else that I need to do this turn? I guess not. Alright, pirate mission reports. mandated fleets have been destroyed. So yeah, they got in a fight and didn't do much for us, which is unfortunate. Luxury prices have increased. We did get some things done, which is good. Modernization got completed. We'll take a look at all of our systems here in a moment. We got a new Horatio population. I want to make sure that any Horatio population end up on a hot world and not on any other world. And honestly, this system probably needs the population before this one. Just for the 8 industry and the 4 food and the 10 dust. We're still ecstatic with this. One thing that we haven't done in this system that we really need to get done is spin projects on all of our systems. And this is 2 turns. These will all get done very quickly once this gets finished. We do have a small number of population on a planet with Hyperium, so that actually benefits us eventually, and this building will benefit us quite a bit as well. Hostile trace is detected. That was the trace we did here, so this should get finished in what looks like 5 turns? 5 turns may be too long. We might get traced. Minus 55 from colony support. We'll see. Alright, so this event has ended. The minus 15 influence per turn. That's kind of what was killing us. I forgot about that event. And the Epistis were assimilated by blue. Curious. That's really interesting. So maybe...
Greetings, Cubed. Dude!
Can we get map sharing from you guys yet? Yes, let's do that. Alright, we're gonna discover a bunch of crap. Okay, so they were over here. Wow, they haven't even assimilated any of these. Why are they so far behind? Alright.
A smart decision.
Well, maybe they've been fighting with the Cravers? I don't know. They seem like they're really far behind. What's their score? They're at 600. I mean, they're not the weakest faction by any stretch. This system over here is dealing with Horatio. Yeah, okay. So maybe we can get rid of the Cravers. They're not really doing all that well, interestingly enough. Pragmatists. I'm not sure if it's worth trying to get either of these factions. Actually, plus 20% damage on weapon modules is pretty amazing. I'm gonna hold off at the moment on that, just because we don't need any more territory if we're already planning on conquering all this. The Argosy is still here. These ships should mostly be filled up with manpower now. Mostly. The long ships, let's see, if I mouse over the fleet here, we can see that we have 900 of 900 manpower. And I can transport these guys. I hate that I keep clicking things on accident. I can transport these guys over here to Rotev or... Oh, what's this? Pirates. Yeah, let's transport them over and deal with these pirates. Actually, let's start with the pirates because they're actually harassing one of our systems. So we'll go ahead and do that. And that will be the pirates' doom. Don't even need to worry about what range we engage these guys at. We have a new ship. The pirate ship can just be sold. Don't really need it. It's pretty garbage. These fleets are mostly healed up. It would cost us about 3,000 dust, which we actually almost have. And then I have my one fairing. This ship... Does this ship have probes? Let's take a look at it. Yes. Okay, so what do we need to do to outfit this ship proper? Is there anything we can upgrade on it that would be worthwhile? We could upgrade to the hull. Give it extra health, which is probably better than the 700 shielding. I don't know if we have any better engines. These engines give a movement of 4. These engines give a movement of total of 7 plus 25%, which is roughly 2. So it's more like a movement of 9. So these are actually better in terms of just pure movement. I could give them... I could give them a stealth module instead of a shield module. That's one option. I could also give them some kind of a repair module. That doesn't really help all that much, though. I don't really want to spend a bunch of... Well, it's only 1 titanium for this. So, like, right now, this fleet has 1,500 health plus 700 shielding, and the energy defense is meh. If I give it that, we have almost 2,000 health with some hull plating. I kind of like this better. I'm also considering giving it this probe module just so we have more probes to launch when we do reach places. These ones don't recover quite as fast as the titanium probes, but we get more of them. So like for exploration, it can sometimes be better. They also have a larger vision range. I'm not certain if that means they travel further or the bubble that they send out is bigger. I've never actually paid enough attention to know for certain. What would be the cost of this? Let's go ahead and apply that and then upgrade that. Yeah. Since we had a titanium module and we switched it to another titanium module, the cost wasn't actually accrued. And then I'm going to turn him into that. And now he's a bloody pirate. And I can send him out and he'll just scout on his own. No need to do anything else. These pirates, I kind of want to heal them. Let's see, how much manpower does this ship fleet have? Yeah, they got 1.4k manpower. We should heal them. To do that, I'm going to need to sell off a few things. So we can sell off the usual suspects that I don't really use. And that might be enough to repair this fleet. Yes. Okay. So now that the fleet's repaired, we have our movement of 5. We're going to send them over here. And once they arrive here, we'll use them to finish this off, and I will send this guy back, retrofit him, and then have him set to auto-explore as well. This fleet is out of movement because we used the gate, but we'll travel over here next. This system actually doesn't have a portal yet. Okay, we'll have to build the portal afterwards. I don't need to get that done right away. But this system definitely needs a portal. And that's going to be imperative. Probably like here. Alright, cool. Anything else that I need to pay attention to? Not really. It just has some other things we could be building instead of a longship. Do I care about any of these other things yet? There's a lot of stuff here that we could be building. Both of these buildings are going to start to get really good. So maybe we build those first and then we finish the longship. Also, the mining buildings, because of this, could be good, but it's not critical. This fleet can just stay there for a turn. This fleet has probes that I can send out. Is there anywhere I care about sending them that would be particularly helpful? Other than just continuing to send at least one probe down the lane to maintain some kind of vision over there. I guess we just send this one out into open space and see if we hit anything. There could be something else out here, but probably not anything worthwhile. Alright, there's ships that need to move. What is this? Yeah, he's fine. Okay, over here we have some curiosities that we can scan. Or a Cal 6, cool. And just some flat influence, also cool. There is a curiosity over here, so I guess we'll send him that way next. And then this ship, grab that. More flat influence. And let's go visit the Sophans. There are 3 here, so I'll grab one of them. And then we'll get the other 2 next turn, and then we can travel down the lane, hopefully. Quadronics, cool. Good deposits for us, and we did finally search Arica. Ooh. Okay, we got the underground citadel. That's a really good building for us. But wait a second. Wait, what? We didn't search Arica's curiosity. We searched Pollux's curiosity. Or was that earlier? Oh, that was earlier. I did search the one over here. Okay. That's right. Arica is owned by the Academy. That's something we wanted to try to take. We might still try to do that. But it is going to require a pretty massive fleet. And we were trying to do this without building fleets. So unless we steal fleets from the Hishu, which we've already kind of done, I'm not sure how we're going to get that accomplished. And that's a lot of space to travel through. Even using portals, I mean, we could portal to here, portal to there, but even from here, it's going to be all the way to here. Maybe you jump across here and then down. Unfortunately, there's no pirates over here that we're aware of. If there was a pirate system, like right here, it would make it a little quicker. Like maybe on this system, but we already know this is Horatio. Okay. So we're just gonna wait for probes and wait. Alright. There's ships that I can attack. Oh yeah, we should definitely do that. Okay, cool. I didn't notice that they had ships there that we could attack. Okay, I think that's the end of that turn. So that went pretty well. The only thing that I'm considering doing is, yeah, our approval's right on the ragged edge again. So until we get approval buildings made, we're going to have trouble with taking Toys for Boys out of the queue if we want to stay at the highest level of approval. I could get rid of Brains Over Bucks and grab Dirty Hands Act now, because we are building lots and lots of things in our system again. We're trying to get several economy buildings and defensive buildings and all kinds of buildings. Like, we're still in that building phase of the game. So this will help a little bit. And our science isn't exactly bad right now. Like, we're still getting these done in a couple of turns apiece, so I think that's fine. I am a little worried about that hack getting traced. Maybe start going through two systems, like doink, doink, doink. Alright, so now we have this. We have more command points. We have railguns and bombers and fighters, which I don't care that much about. But the command points are going to be useful. Alright, and then Dill got two things constructed. We got people in weird places here. Pulsos should always be on systems that have curiosities. Everywhere else, I mean, if we can populate other systems like this, we should, but I think if we put this over here, we fall. Yeah, so let's just leave it as is. How many luxuries do we have on this system? Only one. This is going to be worth a fair amount of approval. We don't need it yet, but we will need it soon. And then every system can build this. But before we do that, let's get exotic rations, which gives extra capacity and extra growth rate, so we fill these things faster. And then, do any of these systems, are they sterile? We do have one sterile system here, but that's it. So for 15 extra industry, this system's producing over 400 industry, so 15 isn't really that much to worry about. So I think we'll go ahead and grab both of those buildings pretty quickly. This will help a lot. A portal would be good. Maybe even move the portal up. And then I want both of those science buildings, and we'll just kind of let this queue run its course. Kind of do that. That looks good. Alright, this system is taken care of now. Anybody else? I think everybody else was fine. One of our heroes leveled up, so we should take a look at him. I think we were grabbing the extra science, which is fine for now. More population. Let's take a look at this system just to make sure. Is there a planet that the Cephalus are better on? So they actually prefer this planet. So those three should be over there, and those three should be over there for sure. And then over here we can get that. In like one turn we should do that. These systems are both colonized, but we don't have any population on them just yet, which is fine. Once all of these things get done, we probably build that. And then this, which is worth a lot of science. So this building, because it's 300 capacity, is actually worth 30 science. It's the same amount of science that this building is worth, minus the +2 per pop. So that's really good. And then this building will help that even more, so do we need to get this first? I'm not sure. I think we're fine. Like our approval, or sorry, our influence has gotten pretty good again, even running the Dirty Hands Act. This hero can get bonuses on hot systems, just greater capacity on Empire, which we are a political leader, and more on system, which is also free science. So that's actually not bad. Or just a little teeny bit of industry. Looking at the system that she is on, she's on the capital. This system has one hot planet, so the industry is not really worth it. If there were a lot of hot systems here, it might be worth it a little bit more, but because there's not, I think I'm actually going to go Manpower. So that's going to be Conscription Genius, 25% capacity on Empire. And what that symbol is I believe it's this. So this 2.2k, actually, yeah, the 2.2k of 3k is going to increase. Now, I think it's just this 3k number that's going to increase, but we'll have to take a look at that and double check. So when I pick that, and then I hit apply, if we go back to that screen, we can see that that now went up to 3.8k. So this was the number that got affected. And remember, this is our global pool. This is the pool that we have available to deploy at any given time. They're not assigned anywhere. They're just available for refilling defenses that have been depleted in a combat or refilling ships. This is our reserve. And this is how we fight wars of attrition, basically, by having very large amounts of this number stocked up. Also, the base increase per turn, these numbers get increased by various things. Some of the buildings we're building are increasing that, which is nice. Possess at least 5 ships with a bunch of defense to get the heroic hull, which is a defense module that offers health bonus, projectile defense, and 10% fleet health. Can only be used on a hero's ship. We could also go with trust, possess at least 10 temperate planets. We only need 2 more of those, which gives us fleet experience per turn. Can be used by a hero ship. So this one's actually more valuable to me, I think, because what I could do is use this to level up our fleets with our hero. We do have the one hero that's kind of a pilot, so I think maybe we'd take that one and consider putting it on his ship. We're going to achieve that in no time. Okay, we've got to deal with this event for a little while. Plus 30% refill rate on fleets and ships for 10 turns. I actually like this a lot. Since we're going to be doing some deploying in the next 10 turns of fleets and doing some invasions, the refill rate actually is pretty helpful. Okay. Ooh. What just happened there? Oh, okay. I know what happened. Okay, so this fleet, this guy is going to stop doing that, and he is going to come back here. And we'll retrofit him appropriately. This fleet is going to continue this job, which should end this in 1 turn. The amount of points reduces the consumption of food significantly. And then he's on auto explore for a little while, which is fine. I forgot to actually click that. Alright, over here we have 2 probes for the 2 of these. XP, okay. And ooh, 61 damage per second with a 5% crit chance. Out of curiosity, how does that compare with this? This is 82, so this is 82 damage per second, but no crit chance, versus 61 with a 5% crit chance. 360. Yeah, this is just better. So we got this a little bit too late. Not valuable to us at all at this point. That's kind of unfortunate. What's going on with this ship? And why is it over here? Oh, this is the one that needed retrofitted, I think. Yes. So if I were to retrofit this ship, I have to first do this, and then I can do that, and now he's healed up and retrofitted, and we have probes, or I can just send him on his way. If I wanted him to scout, where would I want him to scout? I think I have a ship over here, but maybe over here is the best place to send him. We turn him back into a pirate, and we'll send him over here into... Actually, there's a curiosity here that we never picked up. So maybe we send him over there. That shouldn't take him very long. What do we got here? I see. Okay. TheNosePlays has destroyed a civilian fleet. We can actually pirate our own fleets. You forces on Petrovia have destroyed civilian transport fleets. You earn 300. Oh, that's rich. So because Petrovia is blockaded, I guess, we were able to attack the transport fleets with our privateers and collect dust off of them. That's kind of funny. What else is here? Like, what is this weird... I don't know what's going on here. Like, why do I have 2? Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that. Oh, we found a system out there, so sending out that probe was worthwhile, I guess. Is there any more over here? that we could uncover? I don't think so. I'll just save my probes, I guess. There's really no saving them, but they just regenerate anyways. We don't have any movement, so take a seat. This fleet needs to move over here. We can't move over there yet. There are some other systems that... Yeah, right over here. This one doesn't have a portal yet either. Crap. Well, I guess we could move here. Take out his ship. Yeah, that works. Alright, they'll just stay there for a turn. No big deal. Is there anything else? Dust is doing fine. I could probably spend a little bit of dust again. Yes. Alright, I should sell a few things. Marketplace. Sell that, sell that, sell that. There we go. Okay. We're about to do an invasion. One of the things we never did upgrade was this, and I'm actually considering doing it now. The only thing I'm worried about is our Hyperium income isn't that great at the moment. We've been spending it on tier 3 upgrades, but I think I am going to go ahead and buy this out. Which means I need to sell some more goods. What is it? We're at 13 a turn. It's not terrible. 15 a turn, yeah. Okay, let's go to the marketplace. Let's go to strategics. Let's sell like... There we go. That'll be enough. Go ahead and get that sold, and then... I should go ahead and increase this quite a bit more, because tanks are going to be by far our favored. We want more armor. I don't know if I want to go like to 100%. Maybe we go like 90% or 80%. I'm not sure. Let's like go 80%. So we still have a little bit of ground forces just in case they do start to deploy. We'll go 90-10. Okay. There's a couple of reasons why you might want to do that. I'm not going to get into the details of why just a second. Maybe when we do the next invasion. But the main reason that you want to do that is if you're worried that they might deploy any kind of aircraft, having some infantry will significantly help take out the anti-aircraft. They're much more effective against them. So having a little bit is helpful. The other reason is, well, I guess I will explain it. So here's the interesting thing. Your manpower deployment limit is a flat number of manpower, but you have to be able to buy whole groups of units. And there's actually a situation where the amount of manpower you have, when you buy exclusively at 15 per turn, there's a little bit of deployment on the table because you can't buy a full tank. So like, for example, let's say you have enough manpower to do a bunch of tanks, but then you have 10 manpower left over. That 10 manpower gets left over. It gets left on the table, and you don't actually deploy it. Where if you have a little bit of infantry available to you, you can fill out that last few spots a little bit better. And so there are a few edge scenarios where the number makes more sense. You actually get more troops on the battlefield. I don't know that damage-wise it plays out better because tanks are so much more effective that if you're fighting exclusively infantry, shorting yourself on one tank for a couple of soldiers probably doesn't matter, but it is another min-maxy thing that you can do. So just keep that in mind, that it's probably best to always go to like 90 or 80 if you want to maximize the number of manpower you actually deploy per turn. Okay. Anything else that I need to get done this turn? I don't think so. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna send him over there. Cool. Caught you, bitch. Alright, so they have the Lost Horatio quest as well, apparently. They have some Lost Horatio vessel that they took. We're gonna destroy this thing. Oh, crap. I grabbed the wrong ship. Well, it'll still probably win. Yeah. We'll be fine. He's probably gonna retreat, which is whatever. No, he stayed and fight. Alright, cool. That works too. This fleet can fight another one of these. Just go away, Hysander. You're really annoying. Alright, we got a bunch of those things done. More Volter population. The Argosy is ready for deployment again. I'm not sure
Desperate acts for desperate times.
where we're going to send it yet. We're in a tight spot. The war isn't going too well. What do you say you help us out? We could be allies. They're distressed. Let's talk to them and see.
Are you back as friend or foe? Speak fast.
How do they feel about peace? They like peace. How do they feel about map sharing? They like map sharing. They don't like sharing their map. How do they feel about 3 Jade Onyx? They don't care. How do they feel about 8 Red Saying? They don't care. How do they feel about 6 of these? They don't care. I know what they care about. How do they feel about manpower? What if we give them like a couple hundred? What if we give them like 200? Let's do 400. Really? 1,000?
Yeah.
All of it. What if we give you all of our manpower? Why does it do that? I don't know what's going on. It barely moves at all. Really? Really? What if we give you a trade agreement? Yeah, I don't like that. What if I just give you a bunch of dust? Like 500.
Yeah.
Gosh, I really hate this thing. I guess I should click the suggest terms, right? They want 4 titanium, 42 antimatter, whew, and 1,000 dust. Curious. What if I get rid of the dust? Are you still happy with this? I don't really want to give you all my antimatter. Actually, no, they only want 14 antimatter, right? They want 120 titanium. Oof, I can't do that.
Huh.
But they'll do it even with just the antimatter. That's fine. I can't afford it. Ha! All this time and I can't afford it. Okay, well. Yeah, they're gonna accept peace. We'll just take that for now. Alright, what else do I need to do?
Not just.
Does this fleet's got some movement, so this system needs a portal in 3 turns. Does it matter which one of these planets we're on? It looks like this planet's the better planet to have everybody on, so let's just move everybody over there. Is there any more industry we can build? Darth Paul is back. Super annoying. It does not look like there's any other industry buildings. It looks like we have them all, so probably the only thing we do now is what do we do now? I guess we get that, right? How long does that take? 4? Okay, we'll put that in the queue. I guess we can finish that first. Public-private partnerships probably needs done. Retreat. That's a lot of ships. Actually have some medium-class ships now. They're not very scary, but we'll have to take a look at that. That was down here somewhere. It was over here at this pirate. So they're attacking pirates now, so we'll have to be careful. How do I want to get around them if I do at all? Is there any reason to go down here at this point? I don't know if there is. I think there is reason to go over here though. So I probably I guess we'll just go to there for now and then I'll figure it out. I don't know if I want to fly through their space, but we could go to Alioth and then just take the star lane to get over there. It'll take a lot longer, but we won't get blown up, which is nice, right? This guy should head over here. And this fleet, when it gets an opportunity, should either head over here or over here. But until then, I don't think it needs to do anything. And then this fleet actually has movement again, so we can head down here. Get some information on this area. Grab that. Basic gravitation shielding. Alright, send a probe that way. There we go. And deciduous trees. Out of curiosity, This is a significant upgrade over the shielding we had before. So that's good. And then this fleet actually probably is in a position to be upgraded at this point, right? Yeah, by far. We don't quite have the champion pods yet. What are we? 2 turns away from champion pods? Let's go ahead and let's edit this ship design. So do something like that. And then weapon-wise, we've got basic rail guns. We've got these basic positron beams. We've got flak defenses. I don't know that any of these really matter all that much. The only other thing that I could do is, so this gives us 10,000 health. If I put this shielding here, this gives us a little bit less health, but it also gives us some very efficient shielding, which is pretty solid. Yeah, I think this is probably the way to go. And then once we get the champion pods, we're really set. I'll apply that design for now. Those ships are going to be very difficult to bring down with those kinds of defenses. Especially before our manpower can just chew through theirs. I'm not going to mess with Horatio right now. We're just going to keep scouting. That's mainly what I want those ships doing. This fleet can just chill for another turn. I think I will go ahead and blockade this system just in case anybody comes by. And that's the end of this turn unless I have something else I want to do, which actually we do. This is now gone. So this fleet actually doesn't need to blockade this system anymore. We can send them either this way, or we can use this fleet to try and take Ariga. It looks like it's going to take us 8 turns to get there. But this fleet is more than capable in terms of the amount of manpower we have, and is probably our fastest bet towards getting Ariga at all, so that's what we're going to do. I guess we could also take the Academy, technically. Maybe we'll take the Academy first, and then take Ariga, and then worry about the rest of it afterwards. Because I have my other fleet right here, and this fleet's going to be upgraded very soon. Actually, I didn't pay for this yet, so let's go ahead and get that done. Anything else? I don't think so. 700 dust is enough for us to... let's see. Sell that. Also, I haven't checked this in a while. Yeah, there's nothing here that I'm really too crazy about. Okay, and then trade routes, we can upgrade one of them for sure, and we'll have to wait until next turn to upgrade the other one. But we'll just keep working on those little by little. Defenses are going down all over the place, which is going to be good for us. And our systems are filling up quite quickly now. This system... I really literally could put somebody over here, maybe? Nope, not quite. Okay. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna make another pulso. I really don't want another pulso. I guess, actually, no, that's not true. I can put more pulsos over here. In fact, I could put him over there. No, I can't. Really? That's surprising. I guess the fearful symmetry is actually keeping the approval on this system lower than on this one. That's curious. Okay. Yeah, we'll just end this turn. Falters 23 of 28 on Lekhelm. So we can actually boost both of those populations and keep them running. The approval penalty has fallen off, but so has our extra science.
Hey, how's it going? Good to see you making something of yourselves.
Okay.
You're one of our favorite fish in this galactic sea.
I don't think I have enough to get a dust or a map exchange with her yet, which is fine. We'll just get this stuff done here. What did we find? Dark glitter and deciduous trees. Okay. And actually, I forgot about this. This is the 2-ship fleet. We could split these guys up, but the 1 ship will not be able to do anything until I go to one of my allies where I can retrofit him. So I'm not too worried about it. If we find pirates, I can teleport through the pirates, probably. Speaking of which, are all the pirates dead at this point? There's only 1 system of pirates left, it looks like.
We will always talk if you got dust. You do have
Yeah, there's not a lot of pirates left in the galaxy, unfortunately. It looks like these guys took out their pirates. The pirates that were over here are gone, so that's interesting. That doesn't usually happen. Cravers need to die first.
Our purpose is to kill. You, though, will suffer.
And before I do anything else,
We are coming.
can I afford this? I can. We're gonna go ahead and close borders with them just so they'll leave us alone.
Our purpose is to... Your declarations mean nothing to the Hive.
They are starting to head out this way. That's a little bit suspect. Is he literally just gonna keep sending these things over here? Jeez. Okay. Well, let's move the rest of our fleets for a second. This fleet. Pirates apparently can't attack Cassander, but Vaulters can. Get off my system. Alright, so we don't have any movement left. We're going to have to wait another turn before we can do anything with this fleet. But I should pay the 22 dust to repair them for the moment. What is this? A scavenger? Oh, we'll deal with him in a second too. Okay, anything else? I got a bunch of ships. Alright, this fleet can blockade. This fleet has no movement, so they can sleep. This fleet has probes. We should use. Gossamer has been handled, okay. And then we'll just get him on his way, and actually I can send a probe that direction and maybe back this way, or maybe at an angle. I guess we'll send one at an angle there. And then last but not least, this fleet has encountered cravers. Okay. I want to get over here and grab whatever's on this system for now. And that's another turn in the books. I have a lot of dust again, so not quite enough until I sell a few things, but we should be selling this stuff basically every turn. Alright, the cheapest one is that one. Okay, and we'll just have to wait another turn. I can go ahead and move the Argosy over here. And we might actually retrofit the Argosy with these, which would give it a little bit less movement per turn, but it also gives it 15% dodge if it does happen to get into combat, which is something that might happen. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that, and then we'll retrofit the Argosy. That doesn't cost very much at all. And one turn and we'll get our champion pods and we'll be ready to go. Take the Academy away from Missander. Maybe that will give him the message that we're not up for this bullshit anymore. I've been told that that is not the case, but one can hope. Alright, everybody else is ready to go. Alright, battle tactics. Actually, let's take a look at our battle tactics. I probably could use some new ones. Do I have any battle tactics that look better? Not really. I've got a medium battle tactic. Yeah, I don't really care for any of those. These are the only ones we have collected so far, huh? Alright, well... Oh, wait. I have an empty slot. So we can actually throw one of these in there. Dust per turn, shield penetration, hull plating penetration, experience earned. That's actually not a bad one. Let's take that one. Alright, anything else? We got a lot of stuff going on here. Militarists are probably going to win the secondary slot, which is fine. We already took care of that. We have champion pods now, and I'm working on the agrid drugs, which we had already started. There's probably some other things that we need to take care of. Like this. How long would it take us to get that? Only 3 turns. Ooh, do we wait 3 turns and then upgrade our long ships? I think we do. 3 turns gives us both. Alright, we'll wait 3 turns. And we're going to send some really mean ships over there. Hacking operation has been tracked back and was forcefully cancelled. I was afraid that would be the case.
Help you. Maybe it won't.
Well... Yeah, not being able to hack for 10 turns on Vladimir is fine. Since we're delaying conquering the United Empire at this point. Alright, he leveled up again. He's now at the next tier. I think if we're planning on winning an internal victory, we'd probably go with the 15% science on system and put him on one of our high science systems. So since I've already kind of got him kitted out to do that, I think that's what we're going to do. And then I think I'm going to, if he's not already over here, I might move him to this system. This system's on lockdown for 5 turns. That sucks. Oh, that's really frustrating. Okay, I knew that was going to happen too, and I did it anyways. Well, that sucks. Horatio population booster for Jadonics. We should definitely pop that if we can. Marketplace, luxuries. I actually sold like 4 of these. I think I had 3. Alright, that'll help a little bit. Curiosity time. And just more influence, huh? Alright. Kind of go that direction. We already cleared that. Penalties, okay, and then... Actually, I need to go here, because we have several systems that aren't doing anything, so... you can actually build things right here, which is nice, if you wanted to. I prefer to do it from this screen, for whatever reason. Alright, so let's take a look at this system. We did get a population on this planet, and actually we could just load up all the Horatio over there. That would be great. And then we can load up the rest of the falters over here. And then we can load up like the rest of these guys over here maybe? I don't know. Probably a little bit overkill. There we go. Something like that works pretty good. Actually, you don't need to be over there. I just want Horatio on that planet. Yeah, that looks okay. Yeah, this is probably fine. Okay, so this and this will actually get the industry really rolling in this system. And then let's go ahead and grab our science. And then once that's done, we'll probably need to grab the approval buildings. Also, we need tier 3. Well, I'll throw the National Museum in there first. Alright, let's get all of our ships moving, and then we can look at what we need to do with each group. Since we are sticking around for a couple of turns, this guy can fight him. That should be easy peasy. He retreated. Not sure where he retreated to. This guy can fight that. We are getting experience each time we do these things, so there is that. Also, this fleet probably could benefit from the fleet commander hero that we have. Let's take a look at this guy and see. I forgot exactly what skills we leveled up. So he leveled up vision and range. He does have the damage buff. Just a lot of vision, really. And then his defense on ground battles. Defending troops' health on system. This only works on defense. That's a little bit unfortunate that it doesn't work on offense, but... Alright, this pirate can grab curiosities. Or calcics for us, that's good. And then I've got these two probes. I could throw them out this direction, or we could use them to scout the locations we plan on traveling in the near future, and that might give us some information about what ships are there, if we remember to pay attention to that. Okay, I did get one of the things constructed that we needed for the upgrade on these ships, which is the champion pods. So 2 sets of champion pods. Apply design and get that updated. No problems there. The rift
Some
board.
things in this cosmos we have come to understand. You're not one of them. What do you want?
I'm not sure that we're in their influence. Do we have ships in their influence? I don't think we do. Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about. Looks like it went away, so it must have recognized that we no longer have ships in their territory. The Argosy can just chill for a turn. We could actually combine it. In fact, merge those fleets. There we go. Now we've got one big invasion fleet. I probably will attach that hero before we head over there. Anything else that I need to do right this second? I don't think so. Everybody's constructing important stuff. This is really annoying because at least we did get our transporter, teleporter thing over there, so we can get over there if we need to, but hacking is going to be not so fun until we can... Well, I guess we could always create a longer one. Oh, this is what it was talking about. Their ship was in our territory. We were going to ask them to remove their fleet from our system. I still don't understand why I can't ask the United Empire to remove their fleet.
You again?
That's kind of annoying, but...
Welcome. How can the families help? Huh.
Can we get a map share? Is this valuable to you guys at all? There we go. Perfect.
Greetings, Cubed. Dude!
And I would do a trade agreement with you guys, but I just can't because... Alright, we finally found Horatio Prime. Bunch of systems. So 80% of the galaxy is now explored. Lots of special nodes.
Not just a deal. A bargain.
And they like that. Okay. Good stuff. I could deny the Riftborn. I think we will, actually. Do I have enough
Something
influence? I do not. Not this turn, anyways. Anything else that I need to get done? I don't think so. We're 3 turns away from low temperature construction. Unlocks additional modules and adds 50% more manpower on fleet capacity. That's pretty significant. I guess the one thing I could do to maybe speed that up would be to cancel this and run Brains over Bucks again. Yeah, that wasn't enough. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Idle system. Or a Calcix. Oh yeah, we need to get that. I forgot about that. So we actually have both of these resources, but we haven't been gathering them. And microwave pipes is something we should be building. So both of those need to get done. Like, very soon. Also, pulvis production would help our dust situation a lot. Like, there's a lot of things we need to get done. Yeah. Alright, hacking operation, yes. Can we hack anything worthwhile? Maybe. Maybe we hack. That seems like an awful long hack. I don't know if this is long enough. Let's see. 9 turns probably isn't long enough. Not at this point in the game. So instead we'll go like from here. That's 20 turns? Holy crap. That seems like way too long. What if I went... That's 29 turns. I don't know. I guess... Man, I don't know. There's just not anything good for us to hack, really. And especially now that I'm not allowed to hack the, yeah. We could put an accelerator, but that would overcharge us. Yeah, I guess we'll just do this. 20 turns. Definitely not going to get traced. Alright. Oh yeah, out of curiosity. What is the cost of this now? 12,000 dust and 90 of each. We actually have more than 90 of one. We could probably buy some on the market from the other. Alright. Nope, can't afford any of these right now, so we'll wait. Yeah, I guess that's a good place to end that turn. Influence is getting pretty large, so we're in a pretty good spot there. One thing I will say... Ooh, hero time. I like the idea of having another hero. Can I... We're looking for things that boost science. So there's a flat science boost. Food boost. Yeah, this guy doesn't feel very useful. Vaulter heroes are always useful. In fact, we just take the Vaulter hero. I guess I'll look at the Vidyani hero. What do they have? Shield capacity, food, I don't care about. Dust, I don't care about. That's actually not bad. Yeah, no, we just take the Vaulter hero. Alright, Vaulter hero has been collected. Where do we want to put her? System-wise, population-wise, maybe this system could use her hero? Riftborn is set to complete the quest in 4 turns. Competitive quest. The means of production. I don't even remember this quest. I think it was just like make the most industry. We can take a look at it. In 4 turns, own the system producing the most industry in the galaxy. Yeah, I don't think there's any way for us to compete with the Riftborn on that. We're pretty good, but we're not that good. Actually, I do want to look at Idris, because Idris has other things it can be building besides this longship, probably. That would be more beneficial to us. Like more science. Science is really important for us right now, and we actually have some population on a planet that could benefit from that. Flat science, and then percent science. So yeah, just get all the science done. I don't really think we need any of the other stuff at the moment. This is actually worth science too, so we'll throw it in there. In fact, all of these buildings are worth science. So they all need to get done. Yep, and that will happen very quickly because they're all pretty low tier buildings. Alright, so we're looking pretty good here. I do want to get this invasion done before I end the video today. Okay, we got another point from him. So this could be a big telling. Do we take the damage on fleet? That's probably worth it, right? That makes him worth putting on this fleet 100% now. There's no reason he shouldn't be on that fleet. Alright, cool. And then while we're at it, we definitely need to retrofit his ship. Ooh. I gotta think about movement. Yeah, we're gonna have to think about how we want to outfit this guy. Oh wow, he can have boarding pods. That's kind of cool. I don't think we need boarding pods on him, to be perfectly honest, though. So one thing I can do, I think I can only fit one of these. Yeah, you can only put one of those on a ship at a time. But that gives everybody in the fleet more movement, which is good. We can put one of these engines on him. Actually, I need to see what the fleet's movement is. What is the movement of this fleet? The movement of this fleet by default is 3. How does that work? Is it because... Did I get that? Oh, because I do have that on him. Give me 1 second to think about this. I gotta deal with my dog, so I'm going to step away for just a second while I think about how I want to equip him and get them ready to go. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that delay. It was supper time for the puppers. So I didn't actually see what I needed to see. I need to see what the movement of these ships are. So all of these ships have a movement of 6 by default. That's how he built them, which means if we can get all of the rest of our ships to 6, I can actually get a movement of 7. So let's look at this hero again. Let's see. I can definitely get his movement up to 6 or higher. This actually gives him some dodge, so it's a little bit better than the other engine. The rest of the stuff, definitely want that. Alright. What else would be good on our hero? We could increase his damage. Let's look at support modules. So support module options. We could go for more dodge, more ship evasion is never a bad thing. We could go for the ship repair, which actually makes a lot of sense on the hero ship because they always survive, and so getting the 10% after battle is really helpful. Just gives them like 1 extra turn of repair. So that's not a bad one. This module kind of sucks. Increased chance to be targeted actually isn't bad for a ship that always survives, though. We could throw probes on him. There are no probes in this fleet at all. And having probes is actually pretty handy to scout lanes, so you can see incoming fleets. But I think we'll probably just go with that. And then weapons. I definitely want some guns. Just for missile defense. And then I'm not really sure what else makes the most sense on him. Keep in mind, we're not really trying to kill the enemy with these fleets. So maybe some more champion pods? Just means we take over ships that much faster. And then defenses, we could put one of each. The best defenses we have, these are actually roughly the same, but this one actually adds XP, which is curious, but we could do something like that. So that's probably fine. His ship should be all upgraded now. And the fleet as a whole will still have a really crappy movement until I upgrade these guys with an engine of some kind. Alright. And then she actually has 2 points. I mean, I think you know where I'm leaning. I could definitely put her points in industry, but let's see. Where did we end up putting her? This system has no hot worlds, so yeah. The extra resources are most appreciated. Alright. Yeah. Get all of our fleets moving. Yeah. Like this. This is gonna be a massacre. Over here, we've got probes for that. Some more quadronics. Yeah, I guess we just... Yeah, we're heading over to Atlas at this point, it looks like. I've got 2 probes on this. Just finish moving over here. Ooh, he's got a fleet here. Let's take a look at what ships he has. Protector class. These are still a bunch of small ships. So nothing too scary. He might attack us, and we're going to have to retreat, which kind of sucks, but there's not a whole lot I can do about that. If nothing else, we could cross to Syrma. There's a bunch of curiosities over there. It'll definitely take us a while to get over there, but... Alright, basic plasmoid shielding. We've already got better than that. Life pods away is pretty crap. The Argosy can just chill, as can he. And that's the end of the turn. We do have a bunch of dust, so I can buy out some of these. So we'll go ahead and grab that. And at this point, it looks like all of our major systems have the portal built in them now. So we basically can teleport to any system that we are when we're inside of our empire. And we use no movement to do that. So that's really cool. Also, of note, when transferring population from one system to another, I believe population ships use this transport system. So you can basically move population in a single turn with vaulters, which is kind of neat. And we'll probably experiment with that if we go any further into this game. I still got 2 turns. That sucks, man. I wish I had any way to improve my science a little faster, but I don't. This system definitely needs to do some things. Ooh, toxic worlds. We don't have toxic worlds yet. That's this guy right here. And that needs to get done before we get Quadronix. This is probably fine the way we're at. Terraforming this to Arctic probably makes sense just to get the population bigger. But before we do that, we definitely need to get all these buildings built. None of them are great, and none of them produce a lot of resources. So I guess we'll just get that one. This subterranean could be a strategic, but I don't think it is at this point in the game. Boy, I don't know. I don't know what you build here. I guess technically, yeah. I mean, I guess we just build these for now. Okay. Anything else I want to do this turn? I guess since this fleet has 2 turns before I can really do what I want to do, we could go over here. Oh, but it's 2 turns until that gets completed. Nah, that doesn't work. Man, it's really annoying. Alright. Well, I guess we might as well go ahead and go back to the Dirty Hands Act. More Vaulters. This system has been compromised. I think we'll run some sleepers here. Diplomatic exchange is no longer valid. It sounds like they declared war on us.
We are coming.
Must have been one of those other diplomatic things, like one of these things fell off. Maybe? I don't know, I'm not sure. Do we do this again? Just go away? I don't know, just free experience, right? Alright. Lots of curiosities over here. Gossamer and Proto-Orchid. Nothing I need to attack. We'll just wait a turn. They're not attacking us over here, which is good. We'll just search that and get on our way. Or Calcix. I actually found quite a bit of these resources at this point, which is nice. We're 1 turn away from being able to upgrade our fleet for the final time. For the first time, for the last time. Colonizables. Anything here that needs to get done? Not really. Not that I'm worried about. I guess looks like eventually these, probably. Alright. We made it over to this, which is good. We'll get the one curiosity we can grab here. And then I wanted to send this guy over here. Well, I thought I wanted to send him over here, but it actually looks like there's not much over here for me to explore. Because all of this has now been explored. I suppose there is stuff way over here. Perhaps we just put him on find your own exploration. Alright, and that can happen for another turn, and alright, that's the end of that. Anything else that we need to do? This is almost over, right? Ah, 3 turns, jeez. I'm either doing turns really slowly or... what is going on with this? I was curious. Not sure why it's showing less than 1 turn there, but let's go ahead and sell off a bunch of this stuff again. We actually have a little bit of this production now, that's why we're getting 1. I'm not going to sell it because we actually do benefit from that occasionally. And then this we actually are using, but we never seem to have enough Hyperium to make it work, which makes me wonder if I could just buy a stockpile of Hyperium. Like, how much would it cost? 8k for all the Hyperium on the market? We could do that. What? I could sell like... Wow, selling all of that, it doesn't even give me... Titanium's cheap. What about this? That actually gets me pretty close to 8k, but I don't want to sell all my adamantium either. We could sell, let's see, we could sell like half of this. I could really sell all of it. I don't want to sell all of it though. Let's sell like half of it. That gives me 4k. And then titanium, like, what if we sold like 50? Then I can buy that. That helps quite a bit. And then I can't quite afford any of those, so we'll just wait. Alright, we're approaching turn 80, and we're going to take over the Academy and then Ariga in 2 swift actions. And actually, I don't know if we need the Argosy to do this, which makes me wonder if I should send the Argosy to take one of these other systems. Our output of adamantium's pretty low. Grabbing this system, not great. And it's only an average deposit. Hyperium is also a bottleneck for us, but not by a lot. Jerem is attached, and it is 4 planets, and it is Terran to start with. Yeah, that would work. Alright, that's what we'll do. I'm going to send the Argosy over there. That keeps our trade routes long. The next trade route we can get can be connected to that, which will be good. Anything else? Alright, we do need to do that. National Museum. That finally got completed. So we actually are getting stuff done here, we just can't change anything, it looks like. Hostile trace detected. Okay, so the trace that we did to the Cravers is being traced, but it took plenty of time. There's no reason they should be able to trace that back to us. All privileges associated with the Academy will be removed in 5 turns. Okay, he's gonna take back all of his goodies. That's fine. And then now is the time to edit our longship. So, what do we have here? Is this what I think it is? Oh my, look at that. A super mount for bullet weapons. Is this it doesn't look like it's a ×2 slot, but it's bigger than all the other slots. I'm fine with it, whatever. I think we're just gonna go champion pods in all of these. And then we do have movement. I need to get my movement up to 6. So one of those. And then I have another slot here. I can either give us more shielding or more missile defense. And I'm kind of just contemplating going like that. Also, this is a either or slot. So that means that we could actually go with 2 of these. Are there any other increases the chance of being targeted? Energy damage. I think we just go with more health and make them more durable. This gives me a small amount, but significant amount of energy shielding for the beginning of the fight, and then a ton of health. We're getting a cumulative 3,000 health with 66% hull plating. Yeah, this is our design. All right, so how much is that going to cost? 4,000. Whew. Good thing we have most of these resources. We can definitely make that happen. Marketplace. So let's sell all of these off again. And then strategic wise, let's sell like 36 of that. That's probably enough. Almost enough. We'll sell like 12 of those. And what else do I want to sell? Could sell like wow, those aren't worth anything. I need something else. We can sell some more of this. Let's sell another 10. That should do it. That should do it, boys. Alright, here we go. The grand invasion of the Academy has begun. Alright, we got a lot of ships here. 20 command points. Yeah, we're going to start with you. Alright, and then we need to pick our battle tactic. Probably this one, right? Well, actually, let's just go to the advanced menu and then we can see. So weapon-wise, they're primarily using energy weapons. Their ships sort of suck at long range. So we'll just roll like this. And then they're mostly using energy weapons, it looks like. So power to shields probably makes the most sense. Where do I want to put the hero? This is probably good. We'll go ahead and watch this. This should be in our favor. Our pods, we're going to send so many very, very powerful boarding pods that this fight should not take very long. At least that's my anticipation. We'll see if we're able to survive. Also, we have a lot of like dumb ships that can just die, and I don't care that much about them. So, we'll see. Ooh, check that out. Alright, let's just go straight to the overview. They didn't even put anybody in that third flotilla, so the middle flotilla should go down pretty quick because our flanking flotilla should attack it. So we'll have 2 flotillas versus 1. This 1v1 over here on the left side is the one that I'm a little worried about. Looks like they do have some missile defense, which kind of sucks. We've stolen one of their ships. It's taken longer than I thought. Yeah, this is not going as well as I had anticipated it going. Whoa. They must have a lot of flak defenses to shoot down most of our boarding pods, because our boarding pods are not making it in. Which is severely disappointing. Yeah. That's pretty bad. We didn't steal any of their ships. And we lost most of our fleet. Which means we lost a bunch of manpower, which is probably the most disappointing thing about this. The other disappointing thing about this is I have a feeling they're going to be able to instantly repair all of their ships over and over and over again, which just really sucks for us. Alright, well, we don't have any movement left, so we're stuck here for another turn. and I can't deploy the manpower until all of the military ships are gone from that system. But that's fine. What I'm going to do in the meantime is we're going to build Hey Domingo, glad you're enjoying the series so far. I hope you've managed to watch most of the other videos. This game is really fun, and the nice thing about it, unlike Stellaris, I guess, I haven't really played Stellaris, but it just goes at a different pace. The turn-based is nice. The other thing about this game that's really cool, that I appreciate, is that the combat is not about controlling your fleets. Like, you don't have any real control over what happens, and some people don't like that, but I actually do. It's a logistics simulator. Like, you figure out logistically what would be the best thing, you put it together, you send it out, and then it does what it does. You don't have a lot of control over it. I actually really preferred the combat system from Endless Space 1 compared to what they've put into this game in some respects. And maybe at some point I'm going to revisit Endless Space 1 on the channel and show you guys what I'm talking about when I mention this in my videos, because Endless Space 1 had a very simple combat system, but I thought it worked better than the system that we have now. And I think the main reason for that is it was better understood. Like, the information was more upfront. This gets a little weird with the lanes and the way that you position your ships, and it's not really intuitive what's going on, and whether or not you're going to be successful is hard to judge in some scenarios. Like, I thought we were going to be way more successful in that scenario than we ended up being, that battle, but it certainly looked cool, and we'll fix the issue here real quick with a couple of changes. So what I'm going to do is we're going to sort by industry, and unfortunately this system's still locked down for a turn, which is, I think, 2 turns? Jeez, that needs to end. But we're going to take like our 3 or 4 best systems. Actually, we have a lot of systems that are above 300 industry now, and every system's just going to build 1 ship. So I can actually do that from this screen. So what we're going to do is I'm going to add one of these to the queue and then just roll it right to the top like that. And then I'm going to go here, and I can't do that there. I'm going to go here, and we're going to add one of these to the queue and roll it right to the top. And then this system, I'm actually going to let that complete because that's industry. And now I'm out of resources. So we need more adamantium. And more manpower. Okay, well, we'll build those 2 ships for now, and everything else can just finish as it was. That'll get most of our fleet back. We only had 3 long ships in that fleet. I really needed like 6. We found some Horatio Exiles, some adamantium, which we needed, and some gossamer, which we didn't really need. There's 1 more curiosity there, so I'll wait a turn. They have a behemoth. It's just an economic behemoth. We've already crushed one of those in the past, so I'm not too worried about it. I guess we're just heading here. I'll probably stop in Electra and shoot out some probes. Over here, our fleet can retreat. Oh, we can't. Why not? We'll queue up the retreat. We should be able to retreat. I guess I didn't end the turn yet, huh? Okay, and then over here we can get the last couple curiosities, and Proto-Orchid, there's some more over here. So just keep on moving there. Alright, and then we're going to hit turn 80, and this will be where we end the video. So, I'll actually see if I can get my fleet out. They might attack us, but I might be able to click this fast enough. Alright, cool. We did get away, that's good. So we can repair most of these. Civilian ship destroyed. Oh, yeah, the Horatio ship got caught by a blockade. Not surprising. We could get this. And pirates. Well, they're not going to attack us because we're also pirates. And I don't have any more probes on this ship, so we'll just let him set another turn. Alright. Couple of good things. We'll wait here. The Argosy is now ready for colonization. It's going to cost us 7,000 dust and a big chunk of our resources. 7,000 dust is definitely something we can make. Well, maybe not, actually. Got up to 3,000 pretty easily. Yeah, that's not happening. And I can't sell too much. We could sell like 20. Okay, this is problematic. This is a patrol ship. It's not actually a military ship, so maybe I'm not too worried about them attacking the Argosy. But we're definitely going to have to wait another turn because the price is just too expensive at this point in time. And because we're going to have to wait another turn, maybe we come back here. Why am I moving so slow? That seems like I should move a lot further than that. Oh, I guess because we used half of our movement to get there. We actually have a movement of 14. Yeah. Alright, we'll come back to this and then head back over there, hopefully. Yeah. Can't really do anything about that, so that's fine. That actually needs to get done because we're low on manpower again. And actually we can build one of these somewhere, which we should. Do we want to build it there? This is actually a pretty reasonable system for that. Oof. I still want that done though. Alright. New population for the Seraphaloos. Where are we at with them? They're at 10? Industrialists. Okay. I might actually disband these ships. And then this ship can actually just be put in the hangar temporarily, and this hero can be put... he's still stuck as a pilot for a few turns. We'll just put him there for now. That's probably fine. Yeah, we're gonna have to... I need to save up dust. I would be pouring more dust into these, but we need a little bit of dust.
Some things in this cosmos we have come to understand. You're not one.
Okay, we need to ask her to leave. She'll give me a response.
What is your objective?
Okay. I'm actually... I have a lot of influence, right?
Something else.
I'm actually open to this with her if she is not. She is not open to that at all. Okay. That's fine. I just don't want to deal with her right now. We already have to deal with this, and this, and this, and this. So getting another ally wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But yeah, I think this is where we're going to end the video. We're already over 2 hours in, so I'll go ahead and end it for now. But if you do have any suggestions, like I said, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be playing Riftborn next once I finish this playthrough. But if you have suggestions or other things you'd like to see, please let me know in the comment section. And until then, this has been TheNosePlays. You guys have a great day. I will do at least one more video of the Vaulters. I am still enjoying it, and I do feel like this is a bit of a cliffhanger if we left it here. It's not a good place. It's not like guaranteed that we're going to win the game yet, so we'll keep going. We're only turn 80. I was thinking we would probably get to like turn 100, 120 before I ended this video, but we'll see if it actually goes that long before I just get too excited about playing Riftborn to wait. So we'll catch you later.